Have you seen those videos going around social media telling you to buy an IUL because it's an investment vehicle that you're going to create generational wealth through? My name is Ryder Bendrat, and I'm a financial advisor at Prosperitas Financial. And today, I'm going to be breaking down why this can be such a misleading statement. So first, what is an IUL? IUL stands for Indexed Universal Life. It is a life insurance product. And so today, I'm going to be putting it up against another form of life insurance called term. Term policies provide temporary coverage, with the most frequent terms being anywhere from 10 to 40 years. In an IUL, you are provided permanent coverage, meaning that as long as you're paying the policy premium, it's going to remain in effect. But an important thing to remember is why you're buying life insurance in the first place. If you're the primary breadwinner for your family and you were to pass away, it would leave your family in a pretty unfortunate financial situation. And so you're buying this to protect against that. But as you get older and pay off debts like your mortgage and your kids become self-sufficient, you're not going to have to leave behind nearly as much money. Another key difference between the two is that IULs are 7 to 12 times more expensive. So for a 30-year-old male to buy a 30-year term with $500,000 of coverage, they're going to be paying about $42 a month. Whereas on the other side, that same exact person is going to be paying $353 in an IUL. And so why is it so much more expensive? Well, IULs have additional benefits that they provide, but as I'm sure you know, nothing in life is free. So each benefit comes with an added cost. One of those benefits is that it is permanent, but another one that is used as a selling point that's going to make you rich is this cash value. What the cash value is a separate account that has market participation, meaning that it has a cap and a floor. If the cap is at 7% in a year like 2025, where the market ran up over 15, you're leaving a lot of money on the table. The floor is another big selling point for these policies. And what that means is that if you have a 0% floor, the market moves down, let's say 15%, your cash value moves zero. But remember, you're still paying this expensive premium every single month. So at that point, it's just going towards all the other costs associated with the policy. Another cost is that there are policy and admin fees for managing this cash value, which over a longer and longer period of time is really going to add up. Another cost, and the last one I want to talk about, is the surrender charge, which means that when you sign the policy and put it into effect, you're pretty much agreeing that for the next 10 to 15 years, you're not going to touch that cash value. And so if the situation changes at all, and you want to say maybe use that money for a down payment on a home or to buy a new car, you're going to have to pay a surrender charge to the insurance company, which is just another cost. And so the point that I'm trying to make here is that IULs are not inherently bad. They are good for certain people in certain situations, but they are sold as a one-size-fits-all, and that unfortunately is just not the case. If you're looking for an investment vehicle, here's what I propose. So you're paying $300 more on this side, whereas you could get that same coverage just temporarily in a term and pay $300 a month less that you can instead invest into an actual investment account to where you're not taking on all these additional costs. And so over a longer period of time, you have a lot less just eating away at your money, to put it bluntly. In this situation, you're paying over 80% of this money on a month-to-month basis into the investment account. Whereas on this side, you're only really putting about maybe 30 to 40% of that premium into the cash value. And so if you're looking for an investment vehicle to make you rich, you need to keep in mind all the additional costs that are associated with that. So if you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to reach out to me, Ryder Bendrat, at Prosperitas Financial. I'm here to help you navigate your financial journey in any way that I can. Thank you for watching my video, and take care.